What's going on, Aquarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the month of May. We're hopping into your cards, seeing what clarity we can bring you guys moving forward into the month. All right. It is general, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. I appreciate you guys when you do that. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign on one of the previous readings that I did for Aquarius. Other than that, let me show you guys your cards. This will be your present energy, your main storyline that we're hopping into first. All right, if you're brand new here, I do shuffle off camera to save time. After that, we're hopping into your futuristic energy on the left side. And this will also be your supporting details that we're going to check out. After that, we're wrapping it up with a fairy card. You guys got the King of Autumn. All right. I think that's everything. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to my IG at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. I'm looking forward to start posting more content there. It has kind of slowed down in the later months. And if you're looking to book a personal reading with me, you can read the description of the video. It'll have all the instructions about how to book that. All right, Aquarius, hopefully you guys are doing good out there. I'm liking your energy so far with what I see in the cards. Let's hop in and see what's going on. So crowning your reading, we do have the Temperance energy with a Knight, or the Page of Swords, and the Magician. All right, so with the Temperance energy, I do feel like a lot of Aquariuses are kind of working on your balance or finding balance in your current situation. I don't know, I feel like with a lot of your energy, I'm picking up that some of you guys are still processing some things from the past, or, you know, have been in a space up until this point where you were kind of processing the past a little bit. Finding your balance, finding your groove, finding your niche, whatever this could be for you. But there's something that you're shifting up and changing in order to bring in more balance, is what I feel with the Knight of, or not the Knight, I keep calling this the Knight, the Page of Swords. There could be something that you're kind of like switching up inside of your communication style, or the way that you're approaching life, the way that you're perceiving your world. Yeah, something about communication or expression is switching up for you guys, Aquarius. And this could just be intuitively because you feel like you need some sort of change. A lot of people in the month of May, for all the readings that I've been doing, are kind of doing the same thing. It's almost like you're changing up your speed, you're changing your pace, you're changing the way that you're maneuvering through life. You could be making some physical changes to yourself. Yeah, but I really feel like for Aquarius, it's going to have a lot to do with the way you're communicating, the way that people perceive you, the way you express yourself, the way that you kind of insert or assert yourself into your surroundings with this Page of Swords. And the Magician energy is also here, so you guys are getting very creative with it. And like I said, this could be just some creative changes that you're making to your wardrobe, to your house, to your furniture, to your car possibly. But you're in this creator, manifester type of mode with the Magician energy. And I really feel like these changes that you are making are bringing in this sort of healing, balance, equilibrium with this Temperance energy here. Yeah, so you're looking forward to create something here, Aquarius, to maybe attract something. I feel like some of you guys are experimenting with how you're kind of presenting yourself. You could be experimenting with your look, Aquarius. I'm really picking that up, like changing hairstyles or changing the way you're dressing, you know, changing just aesthetics, whether it comes down to you personally or your home or your space that you're living in. It's something that you're kind of switching up, is what I feel. And this is going to be very therapeutic and healing to you at the same time. And this is not the first message that I got with this type of energy. For other signs have been doing the same thing. So down here we have the Five of Cups with the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. So yeah, like I said, there's still some type of processing of the older energy here with the Five of Cups. Some of you guys could be reminiscing or just kind of processing some pain or hurt that could have happened in a past connection or past relationship possibly. But with the Ace of Wands here, I really feel like you guys are choosing to kind of move on from that energy, choosing to start forging your way into your future, pushing into the things you want to create in the present moment. You could feel very uplifting and positive, optimistic about life, very energetic coming into May. Some of you guys are really getting very physical. I think for Capricorn, I was feeling this same type of energy. Like you could start wanting to work out in the month of May. It's just something about your physicality that you're wanting to kind of start to use a little bit more, because maybe during the past months you were kind of in your head a lot or in your emotions a lot, not really in the body, not really in your physical world. And so with the Ace of Wands, I feel like you're kind of taking on that same energy that Capricorn is taking on. I think Pisces had the same energy too, where you're wanting to kind of just start moving a little bit. And you could be working out, you could be going for a run, you could be just wanting to get your blood flowing and sweating a little bit, you know, just to stay healthy. All right. But the Hierophant energy is always or also here. And this could be talking about a change that some of you guys are making within your belief system or value system. Some of you guys could be choosing to kind of like forge something new that's outside of the box of the norm or unorthodox. Some of you guys are kind of getting away from traditions of maybe how you have been living your life, is what I feel here with the Hierophant energy. And this goes back to some sort of changes you're wanting to make in how you're carrying yourself, how you're expressing yourself, how you're communicating your needs, your wants, your desires. I feel like you've been doing it a certain type of way, Aquarius, with the Hierophant energy here. But now in your futuristic or present energy, you're wanting to kind of switch it up a little bit, flip the script, do something that maybe you haven't been used to doing, and presenting yourself in a new way. So yeah, it's like, it's just fresh energy that I'm picking up here. All right, over here we have the High Priestess with the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. This is that intuitive approach that you're taking to your life. Maybe because there's been some things you haven't been able to figure out in your head, you know, on the logical side, your rational, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. You've been putting, you know, two and two together, but it hasn't been adding up with the Eight of Swords energy. So I feel like with the High Priestess energy, you're really moving more so into your intuitive space, moving away from more of the logical space. Also with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, this is like a couple energy. Some of you guys could be within a relationship where you're taking on a more intuitive role and the other person is taking on more of the logical, masculine type of energy. If you guys are kind of like in a single space, then I'm still picking up from your last reading that it's like this match that's here for you in the cosmos. If it hasn't kind of come into your world yet, then it's kind of still like surrounding you, an opportunity to match up with somebody who is kind of like just like you, or you guys are just like a match in some sort of way. You guys are mirroring each other. And I keep feeling that same energy in Pisces energy too. So I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with a water sign or Pisces. You could probably benefit from watching that video. But I'm getting that same kind of mirroring energy here when it comes down to the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Now, this could just be aspects of yourself also. Like if you've been in your more masculine energy in the past, you're kind of moving away from that and moving more so into your feminine energy, more intuitive, tapping more so into your feelings as opposed to being stuck in your head. Because I feel like over analyzing or being over logical is kind of getting you to a point where you're getting stuck. So you're making changes in that area too. And this is going to be leading you into some sort of emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups. Because you're getting more so in tune with your emotions, you're moving into this space where you're allowing yourself to attract in more of emotional fulfillments. Maybe there's been a certain energy of you blocking that in the past, which has kind of brought you disappointments with the Five of Cups, because traditionally I feel like you've been in a space where you, if it didn't make sense to your logical mind, then you would just rule it out. But you were kind of putting your intuition on the back burner. So now you're moving more so into your intuitive space. And this is bringing you into a lot of emotional fulfillment, is what I feel here. Okay. And it's crazy because on that card, we have the, I think that's the Pisces or Gemini symbol. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini here, or I think that's Gemini. Yeah. So yeah, some of you guys are either dealing with like a Pisces or Gemini possibly when it comes down to this match that I'm talking about here. But I don't know. I'm picking that up in your energy, and I think I picked that up in your last reading too. All right, so down here we have the Six of Swords energy. The Moon card wanted to pop out with the Judgment card, and we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, there is a moving away from something old that's still coming up in your energy, Aquarius. You're still kind of walking away from the past. You're still, processing maybe some of that older energy, but you're more so on the other side of it where you're seeing that you're closer to the future than you are to the past. You've definitely turned your back on something in the past here. And now, with the Moon card, I feel like moving forward in your life, it feels kind of like you're moving into the unknown, because like I said, you're moving away from something that was more so traditional for you, and you're also taking on a different form as the High Priestess. So you are in this unknown, mysterious type of energy when it comes down to what's coming next for you. What does your future hold? Some things may still be under the wraps, but you do know that you're moving toward your destiny with the Judgment energy here. All right, this Judgment card is talking about your destiny, your divine path, divine timing, right? You almost having a rebirth or an awakening that's making you take on this new form. And for a lot of Aquariuses, it's just point blank you being more so connected to your emotional side, your intuitive nature, and choosing to trust that a little bit more than you have in the past, when you were kind of like only trusting your logic or what makes sense in the material world. All right, so as you're moving into this new space in May, you could be facing a little bit of conflict here with the Five of Wands. And I think that's because of this Moon energy. You're moving into this unknown space. And so it's a little bit conflictive because you're not used to this energy that you're moving into. You're maybe not used to being this dialed into your intuition, this dialed into your emotions and your feelings. You're out of your head in May. And so this territory is kind of like, unfamiliar for you. These are unfamiliar waters that you're coming into. So you are going to feel a little bit of bumps in the road. You are going to feel this kind of conflictive energy a little bit. But the more you move deeper and deeper into this new energy, is going to get a lot more smoother for you. Things are going to start coming together and connecting, which may seem as a conflict in the beginning. All right, so I'm feeling like a lot of your conflicts are turning into connections. The more you move into this unknown territory or space that's here for you. Two major arcana energies are sitting here too when it comes down to what you're moving into. So this is something that you're being universally guided into, is what I feel, by your intuition, by your higher self, by your spiritual team, your spiritual guides. But it's all going to be uncovering and becoming more clearer for you the more that you move deeper into this path. All right, over here we have the Four of Swords with the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you guys are going to be surrendering the deeper you continue to move into your future, because you're stepping into this emotional fulfillment. You're choosing to kind of find this emotional fulfillment. It's almost like your subconscious mind has brought you to this place where you are going to be enjoying life a lot more because you surrendered to this happening, is what I feel. The Eight of Cups is also here talking about something you walked away from. So once again, it's like a repeated message. You've walked away from something that wasn't serving you emotionally, wasn't fueling your emotional side. You were kind of putting your emotions on the back burner and choosing to ignore them maybe in the past, but now you're choosing to kind of enjoy them with the Ten of Cups. And this is why you're finding this peace of mind that the Four of Swords is representing. You're in this more meditative state. You're in this more balanced state here because you've made this change with the Page of Swords. And you're creating this new reality because you're in tune with these feelings, emotions, intuitions that have kind of been locked away for you in the past. So I like this energy for you, Aquarius. Let's go into your futuristic column and see what's going on. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Chariot here. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in the end. All right, so with the Wheel of Fortune, this is this shift of energy that I feel is coming in for you in May. It could greatly be affecting your home life, your stability, your security, the foundation that you've built for yourself, because you're making some changes on a very deep level and you're taking on this new form. So everything else has to change with that in your external world. And I feel like this is what this shift is about. You're going to be working very hard on that. Some of you guys too have already been working on building something for yourself with the Eight of Pentacles, and it's continuing to grow. Some of you guys are even running into a lucky streak when it comes down to your career or your business or something that you've been building and working on and made. It's like, yeah, luck is on your side. Jupiter is on your side, right? The Wheel of Fortune is giving you a major opportunity when it comes down to your finances here and what you've been building for your future, Aquarius. So if you've been somebody that's been hard at work with the Eight of Pentacles, that has been consistent and steady with something that you're building for yourself, in May, you're going to have some sort of major breakthrough that's coming in, an influx of money or an inflow of revenue that's kind of multiplying your efforts. Yeah, so you're really benefiting off of this change that you're making, or this shift that you're making, Aquarius. The Seven of Cups is here with the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. The Seven of Cups to me represent the mystery of where it is that you're headed, right? How everything is kind of still up in the air. You know that you're expanding. You know that you have ships coming in with the Three of Wands, but you're not quite sure on the specifics of how this is coming into you, right? But some of you guys are really looking out into your future, expecting these blessings, these manifestations to come in because you've been making the changes, you've been doing the work, and you have closed out a certain older cycle with the Ten of Wands here, right? You have kind of thrown off all of those weights, those burdens, a lot of the baggage of the past, and you're looking to expand into the future. But some things are still like taking on a form and still up in the air. So this is kind of confusing you a little bit in the month of May, because it's like somebody who knows something is coming, like something is about to be delivered in the mail, because somebody else let you know that they sent it to you, but you don't know what it is. So you're waiting on it like, oh, I can't wait till this comes, and it, shows up. I can't wait till the mailman comes. This is just an example. But you don't know what's going to be in the box is what I feel here. So yeah, it's like the universe wants to surprise you with something, but intuitively you feel that it's on the way. You just don't know what it is. And it is coming because of all of the work that you have already been doing in your world, energetically, physically, when it comes down to what it is you've been working on for yourself, developing. You really have a blessing that I feel is coming in May, that the universe wants to give to you, but they're keeping it under wraps for some reason. Maybe because they don't want you to like self-sabotage this major opportunity. All right. Now, the Chariot energy is here with the Nine of Swords, and then we have the King of Cups here. So there is this movement. Sorry about that, Aquarius. Possibly towards this water sign. This is what I was talking about before with this Ace of Cups that I was seeing. I feel like some of you guys are like coming into contact with this individual. I think we spoke about this in the last reading for Aquarius. But there's like some anxiety here for some reason. Maybe this person is coming headed into you. But there's like some worry or anxiety or like overthinking about a certain connection that you could be having with a water sign here. Whoever this is, I feel like they are really like cooking something up when it comes down to possible plans for you in the future. Maybe they want to head your way, but they could possibly not be sure if right now is the right opportunity with you or not, because I don't know, I'm picking up that this person sees that you could be occupied possibly, or you are seeing this with them. But either way, I feel like this is something that's coming together with the Chariot energy, that some movement is really going to be happening here. But it's just, you know, I just keep feeling it's like, this reading is very similar to the Pisces reading. I'm just going to put that out there. So, like, it's something here that's like hidden or under wraps once again. And I was talking about this in the Pisces energy. So I don't know if you guys are like dealing with the Pisces. Let me know in the comments or not. But it's like I felt this same exact energy in the Pisces reading. And it was like this match with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. But in the Pisces reading, it was like the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. So I don't know, you guys could like be dealing with another Aquarius possibly, because it's like this mirroring or twin energy. Or you're just like dealing with somebody who is mirroring your energy. Like, I don't know, but something is happening here when it comes down to romance here, a connection that's here that really hasn't kind of come into fruition yet, but it's being worked up is what I feel. It's like it's something that's being kind of like brought to you by the universe. I can't understand this, Aquarius. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here. But something is going to go into motion when it comes down to you and this King of Cups. But right now, I don't know, it's just maybe it's not the right time because the Nine of Swords is here. Or if you do already know this person, it's like you're anxious about moving things forward with this King of Cups. Like you're worried about it for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I can say about that card there. The Six of Pentacles is here with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. So the Six of Pentacles does talk about some sort of equal give and take that's here possibly for you, Aquarius, an opportunity to have an equal give and take with someone. And I really feel like this is talking about the connection that I was just alluding to up here. But maybe there are some fears here with the Seven of Swords that this person can't be trusted, or, you know, that there is some sort of deception here with the Seven of Swords. Because, right, you're worried about something when it comes down to this King of Cups. And maybe it's something that you think the other person is hiding, or maybe it's possibly something that you're hiding from the other person when it comes down to this connection. So maybe you're not wanting to give into it as much as the other person wants to, possibly because, you know, you're strategizing for your own future. The Four of Cups is also here talking about like somebody that's almost like rejecting a connection. So I don't know, this could be something that you're possibly overlooking, Aquarius, or the other person could be overlooking it when it comes to you. There's someone here that's maybe not giving into the connection as much as the other person, because there are some things happening behind the scenes with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, and either you or the other person is kind of feeling a little anxious or maybe stressed about it because somebody wants to move forward and the other person is kind of like, not yet, right? There's still some things happening behind the scenes with me. Seven of Swords. So yeah, this may be some sort of complicated type of connection that's happening here with you, Aquarius. I don't know. Whenever it's that hard for me to read it, though, it's a lot of moving pieces that's happening. It's not really clear or cut. It's complicated. All right, so let's move into your fairy card. You guys got the King of Autumn, and I swear there is some sort of connection between you and Pisces. You guys are karmically connected anyway when it comes down to astrologically, right? You guys are like the brothers and sisters to Pisces because you're right before it. But you guys got the same exact fairy card that Pisces got. And I shuffle my decks very good. I think your reading didn't even come after Pisces. So I don't know. There's some sort of connection here. But the King of Autumn says compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work with. So yeah, you could be taking on this King of Autumn energy, or this could be somebody else that's in your energy, Aquarius, that's wanting to assert themselves, or you're kind of being pushed to assert yourself. Yeah, but I feel everything is definitely going your way. It's just a lot that's moving around and shifting for you right now, and you are headed towards this unknown territory. So things have to continue to uncover themselves to you is what I feel, Aquarius. And I feel you guys really need that, because you're still almost in this space where, it has to make sense to your mind, but where you're going is into this space of your intuition, if that makes any sense. Okay, where you're almost having to feel things and know that it's there without actually seeing it, and still be able to move forward, right? Not stopping because like things don't make sense right now. All right, so I'm wrapping it up right there for you guys, Aquarius. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. I will see you guys in the middle of May. Stay safe out there. Later.